Well, it's about 1:30 in the morning. I was feeling a couple little raindrops, so I quick speed hung the tarp up, or the rainfly. It's probably not pretty, but let me show you what I got here. It just stopped as soon as I got done, but at least we're dry. Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at, we're in the Pennsylvania woods. And what are we doing? Well, I found this group of pines right off of this road. This road's a busy road. It's Route 42 in Pennsylvania. I hear cars coming now, but what are we doing? Well, after traveling to Illinois and Iowa to the Iowa 80 truck stop, I'm back here in Pennsylvania and I'm looking for a place to just get off the road and find a place to hammock. So we're gonna go right in these woods. Now this is a small clump of pines. It's not very big. I would say maybe 50 yards by 50 yards. So it's a small clump of pines here in the Pennsylvania woods. And I am gonna look around and see what I can find. So there is a lot of pine needles on the ground. There's a lot of them. So this is a whole forest of pine needles. After being at that Bucky's and Wally's, well, it was at Wally's there in Illinois, said it right. So after being there with all the traffic noise and stuff and being on the road, and then going to the Iowa 80 truck stop, though I slept good, we heard a lot of vehicles. And I know I'm gonna hear vehicles tonight, but it's good to be just in the woods and start to hear it come alive once you get just 20 yards into the, even though this is a small piece of woods, it's just, there's something about being in the woods. I'm gonna enjoy this. I hope you do too. So like I said, I'm glad you're coming along on this random adventure. And if you're new to the channel, I do wanna say, if you came on board after the Wally's versus Bucky's video, and that's the kind of stuff that you like, this is a little different. If you came on board from the I-80, Iowa 80 truck stop, this is a little different, but this is part of the channel, and this is what I love to do. But I love doing that other stuff, so you'll be seeing more of that. Just stay tuned. Maybe something's not for you, maybe something's for you. But I'm glad you're along. So I can already hear the birds, a few of them that are around, and I think as we get in here a little bit more, we'll continue to hear them. But I'm looking for a place. I don't want to be too close to the road, but I do want to be a little further away. I wonder if we go up there. That might be a better shot. Let's go check that out. Yeah, I definitely hear birds. Yeah, we're coming to the top here. So a quick look back at where we were just at. So we were down there just a minute ago. That is a nice grouping of pines, this little grove, but we want to see what's at the top. I see kind of a clearing up there. So we're just going to continue to walk up. Oh, that's a cool little fallen, I forget what kind, a white birch. It's got some mushrooms growing on it. That's really cool. Yeah, maybe we can find a spot close to the top of this hill. We're gonna just make a little left turn here. Oh yeah, that opens up pretty good up here. But I don't want to be right here. So, let's check this out. So the Route 42 is just right below us. So you can see it right there. It's got a lot of traffic that's going to be going on. So hopefully that will die down as the night goes on. Now they are expecting a little bit of rain around 3 a.m. But I'm going to walk off of that little trail there, just back in here. See if I can find true trees. So I'm going to scout this out a little bit, and then I'll let you know what I settle on. So good news, after looking around a little bit, I think I'm going to settle on this spot right here. There are a lot of dead branches and stuff that we're going to have to deal with, some eye pokers, so we'll get rid of some of those, and then I think that's what we got to do first. Yeah, clean some of this stuff up. All right, well, I got to get this backpack off, so let's do that next. So I'm going to put it up against the one tree that we are going to use. And like I said, I got to get rid of some of these eye pokers and some of this. You can see this branch right here. It's going up to that tree, but it's just leaning there. So I got to get rid of that. I did bring a saw along, so I got to get that out. I'll get rid of this stuff, and then we'll be ready to hang our hammock. Oh, there's one leaning here too. Okay. That won't be a problem, but it's hung up in those branches. So we're going to put our saw together. This will take me a minute, but I really like this saw. You can see it here. It comes in this little case, and I just slide that right in my backpack. It's a little bow saw, so we're going to use that and cut down some of these branches. I think I'm going to cut the branches down before I pick up any sticks on the ground. That way we can just clear our area where we're going to be, because we want to leave as little impact as possible, but we definitely don't want to get injured by these eye pokers. Plus it'll open it up a little bit, because I don't want to tear my hammock or anything on some of these sharp edges. So this tree here is the one we're just working on. I am going to hang the hammock on that one and one right over there, but this one here, look at all these jaggedy branches sticking right into where our hammock is going to sit. So I got to work on this one here. I mean, they just break apart, but I am going to try to slice some of these as close as I can to the trunk, because this one's still alive, so we want to give it every chance. Even though these are all dead, I still don't want to leave little nubs and have it rot back into the pine. So we're going to do it nice and close to the bark. Now that we got that one all cleaned up, let's do the other one. This is the other pine that I'm actually going to hang the hammock on, so the strap will go here. So let me clean this one up as well. We got some little branches, so we'll just make quick work of that. Because that's just good forest management. So we not only practice leave no trace, but if we got to do anything to a tree, do it minimal. And oh, I'm a bloodin'. I don't know how I did that. All right, well, let's get our hammock set up. This is ready. I got to remove that one tree yet. Okay, well, that wore me out a little bit. All right, see, one more thing we got to take care of, and that is this dead tree that's leaning right up against this other pine. Even though it won't fall on us because it's leaning that way, it's in our way. And it is still on the ground. Well, might have to work on that. Let's take it this way and then the other way. I wonder if, oh, you know what? It just fell off and it's stuck in the ground right there. So, well, no, it didn't. Or did it? So I don't know if that's the old root system or if it is something that fell like a widowmaker and then stuck in the ground. That's what you got to watch out for. That's why it's always important to look up and make sure nothing's hanging that can come down on you while you're in the middle of your slumber, sleeping. All right, let's put this over here. All right, now we can set our hammock up. Our spot's all cleaned up. Yeah, looking good. So the hammock that I brought out tonight is the Dutch wear gear. It's the Hellbender. So I use these straps here to hook around the trees. So I'm gonna do that. The other hammock that I have, the One Wind, I've got that set up for speed. Not that this isn't fast, but these I gotta put up separate because I don't have them hooked to the hammock already because that goes into a stuff sack. All right, let me get all this done and I will bring you back because the sun is going down. Oh, it's already past them trees. If you're wondering, I like hanging in a hammock. So it gives me lots of options. One of those options is that I do not need to find a flat spot on the ground to clear out, move rocks. It's just so much easier sleeping in a hammock. So there's a term for it called tree dweller, not ground dweller. All right, well, let me finish setting this up. That's looking good. Perfect every time. Loving it. So I got the straps up just a little bit higher than my eyes, but I've got a good slope and I don't have to do any adjustments. Love it when that happens. It's just a quick lay to see how she feels. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. That's like too comfortable. Yeah, it is. All right, I got a couple more things to do. Can't be slumbering around yet. Okay, I think we're all done. I'm all set up at camp. I wanted to show you a couple things. So one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of people will leave their straps that they tie around the tree with. They'll leave one end all the way down to the ground. And then they wonder why black ants and stuff, if they're around, or any insects that are crawling around on the forest floor, get into their hammock. And it's a lot of times they come from the straps. So what I do is I make sure that I at least bundle it up. There's different ways of doing it, but I usually bundle it up quick like that so it's not touching the ground and giving a pathway to all the black ants or anything that's creepy crawly that's down in the pines. But you can see I got my backpack hung up. I got camp cleaned up with all our gear out and about. So the other thing that I did is I set up the table. So I've got it set right here next to the hammock so I can reach over there, but we can cook later. And what are we having for dinner? Something that I've had before, but we're going to do it a little different. Well, kind of a little different. I don't know. The same, different? No, but this time I brought a pan. So we're going to do something, then use the pan, and we're going to have it for dinner. And I love them. And it's a great camp food too. It's what I found. It's really good. So I'm probably not going to need the top quilt, but we do have it along just in case it gets cold or I get cold tonight. So that's the top quilt right here. We're going to leave that in there. All right, well, that's camp. And I think that's a good setup. Yeah, there's some pretty big boulders right here. These are all conglomerate stone. And you can see the whole mix. Almost looks like cement, but it's not. It's a big old boulder with a lot of different stones in it. Looks like it even has little round pieces of quartz and stuff in there. Yeah, just a whole mix of stuff. Yeah, there's quite a few of them around. That's a big old slab leaning up against this rock here. I'd do a rock giveaway with this boulder, but I wouldn't be able to move it. Yeah, we're just at the edge of the pines. So this is the back side of the pines. You can see some lower brush down there. So I did spray my clothes and my shoes with permethrin. So I knew I was going to be out here and it's been a little while since I was in the woods, so I wasn't quite sure how much permethrin was left on my shoes or my pants, but I knew we were going into a tick space, so I hate ticks. Oh, bloodsuckers. So we're just going to walk out to the road, but that's a look back at camp. We're not too far off the road. I said we can still hear cars going by. We're going to hear that pretty much all night. I think it should die down at some point. Yeah, I was thinking of right in here, but there's too many branches and there's not enough trees that are just far enough apart to get in here, but we can certainly come over here and check out the road. Oh, that's a good spot to stand. Yeah, this would be a nice tree to tie to right there, that real little one. This one here. But that is a pretty open spot, but I don't think I have enough to get across. I hear cars. What's coming? It's just a car. But there are tractor trailers that will run this road, and we're going to hear that brrr, Jake brakes, because that's a big steep decline right there where that car's coming up from. And that car, and that car, and that car, and that car, and that car. Oh, there's a lot of cars. And there goes a tractor trailer. So that's some of the stuff we're gonna hear. But hopefully we're far enough back. Yeah, you can't even see us back there. Nobody can even see me if I'm standing right here, because who looks up here? They're going by so fast. Then there's a bend on the road up there, but we're just gonna slip back into the darkness of the pines. All right, let's go get ready to eat. So I am just gonna hang out here at camp for a little bit and let it get a little bit darker before I make what we're eating. I'll bring you back about that time. It's beautiful sky. I see some lightning bugs. I'm starting to hear the woods come alive with the crickets and the tree frogs, but we're ready for dinner. And this is Market Side is the brand. So it's at Walmart. So if you guys watched the rainstorm near the water tower, you'll know I had these. That's where I recorded majority of the cooking part on slow motion. So I had to get rid of all that. But these are the uncured, all Angus, all beef, jumbo dogs. So they are something that we're gonna have again tonight. Why? Because I really like them. They are really good. Last time we did put this deli mustard, which is Walmart, is where I got that also. Here, tractor trailer coming up the hill. Okay, so how are we cooking it? Because they're fully cooked, I just want to boil them a little bit in our cook pot. So I've got that out and I got that set on our little table right here. But I think after that, I think what I'm gonna do is just to get them a little more cooked, even though they're already cooked. I'm gonna throw them in this pan and just do them up a little bit in this pan and then eat them. And I'll see how they are. I already know how they are, but let's get these dogs a-going. Well, water's already starting to boil. What I'm thinking is we're just gonna steam them dogs, get them all warmed up, and then we'll throw them in our pan. So I took the pot off. This is the same exact burner, that we're going to use. But now we got the unit on it that will fit our pan, give it a better surface. So I got the dogs boiling, well, sitting in the pot still. So we're going to pull them out one at a time and throw them in our pan, and then we'll fire this back up and get them cooking. Ooh, got that sitting on my leg. It's a little warm. All right, so look at that steaming. Oh, they're good to eat right now, but I wanted to try this for quite a while, doing them in my pan, but I forget to bring the pan the last couple times. Oh, they're hot. Hot diggity dog. Ooh, yum. There we go. Oh, now let me put the lid back on and set this out of the way and get to cooking in the pan. We're getting into a little bit of char dog. Oh, look at that. This isn't taking long at all. We'll be eating soon, boys. Yeah, I think that's about good. I'm gonna have to let these dogs cool down a little bit because they look hot. Yeah, they do. Oh, but they smell good. Oh, look at that. Yum. I think they've cooled off enough, so I'm using the Nathan's Deli Mustard. I love this mustard. Miss 2.0 actually picked this one out, and I tried it, and it's been fantastic. So I'm gonna grab a dog here. Ooh, still a little hot. Oh, that's that might be too hot. Or just going for it. You can see there's not much left in here. Oh, a little bit of mustard on there. So these are the juiciest dogs I've ever tasted. Jumbo, uncured dogs. So they are Angus dogs. All right, well, first bite. Oh, hot. Oh. I'm going to have to let them cool down a bit. But they are tasty. Yeah, they are. Oh, they're good. So there are 4 of them. I have been known to eat all 4. So I will be eating all 4. Oh, that's the other thing. The other day, someone commented, a couple people commented, Tony, why do you wear gloves? So with working around camp and stuff like that, I got to conserve water because I'm out in the wild and my water's for drinking. So I will be drinking my hot dog water as well to stay hydrated. But I have 2 liters of water. So the reason I use the black glove, I had mentioned in the comment that, one, saves wear and tear on the napkins, but it saves me from getting my hands dirty and touching all the food. I do, when I'm all done, I don't have to wash my hands because I just, slide the glove off, bada bing, bada boom, we're done. So we're all cleaned up. So that's the reason. I don't know. Some people think it's weird, I guess, but I don't know. It works for me. Like I said, save wear and tear on the napkins, and the cleanup is very quick and easy. All right, well, back to my dogs. I did in that one camp where I did it slow motion. A couple of people said, did he put mustard on that last bite? I forgot. So let me get some more mustard on here. Oh, there we go. I don't want to eat too much mustard. All right, second bite. Hopefully this cooled down. Good dog. Sit. And there you have it. That is the last bite of number 4, uncured hot dog. All right, last bite. Cheers. Salute. Okay, glove. Oh, done eating. Inside out. We're cleaned up. Yeah. All righty. So the only thing I'm going to do right now is just sit here, maybe sip on a little bit of that water, even though it's like 74 degrees. It's not getting cold tonight. It's only getting down to like 73 degrees. It was 96 when we walked in here. It's starting to cool off. So, but I don't want to dump that water anywhere around camp here. So I'm going to drink it. All right. Salute. I will talk to you a little bit later. So I finished the hot dog water and I'm just sitting here in the dark listening to all the sounds of the woods, but I feel the breeze picking up a little bit. I'm getting a little concerned that it might rain about 3 a.m. And the bad part is I didn't set up my tarp or get it out at all. Yeah. It only said 10%. Do I put it up? It is a nice breeze. And I don't have any service to check it. So do I just risk it? I think so. Because it would be too hard to set it up now. But hey, if it starts raining around 3 a.m., we're going to have to. All right. Well, yeah. Let's look around real quick. Yeah, it's our hammock right over there. But yeah, let's check the traffic out. I haven't heard much traffic for a while. We're over the spot where we were earlier. So right down there is the road. I'm going to hang out here for a minute and see if any cars come. Oh, I hear one coming. Yep, there's a car. So it is 11 o'clock right now. And like I said, I haven't heard too many cars going by. But like I said, that breeze is nice, but it is a little concerning. See all the leaves are rustling. Yeah, let's get back to camp. I was just walking by this big boulder, and when my flashlight hits it, you can see all the crystals in there. Hopefully you can see it sparkling. Hopefully you can. That is really cool. Oh, wow, that is a really cool rock. So it's got some conglomerate rock, but right down below, it looks like all crystal. Oh my goodness, I got to check that out during the day. Yeah, that's all crystals, sparkles, that whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to investigate it tomorrow. Oh, there goes a tractor trailer. So one of the things that I did, I'm getting ready to climb into bed, but I wanted to take the top quilt and I put it in the what's called the anaconda. That's where I had that stuffed sack. The whole hammock fits in there. So what I did is I slid my top quilt up in here because I'm not going to need it tonight. And if it does rain, that anaconda will keep it dry. But if it rains, like I said, we got to get our tarp out and just throw it over here, I guess. We'll see. All right, well, I'm going to climb in the hammock, and I'll talk to you once I'm in there. Just like that, I'm in the hammock. So this has been a pretty fun night so far. I don't know if it's going to get exciting around 3 a.m. because when I did look at the radar earlier tonight, it was 3 a.m. was the biggest chance, and that was 10%. I know I'm taking a risk, but we'll deal with it. I love sleeping without a tarp, but I do love hearing rain on the tarp too. But I don't want to hear rain tonight. All right. Well, you know what we say, lights out. I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully I'll get some good shots. You really can't see the sunrise tomorrow, so we'll play it by ear or figure it out along the way. All right. Thanks a lot for coming along so far, and stick around until tomorrow morning. All right. We'll see you. And tomorrow morning, we'll know if we got rain or not. All right. Good night. Lights out. See you in the morning. Well, it's about 1:30 in the morning. I was feeling a couple little raindrops, so I quick speed hung the tarp up, or the rainfly. It's probably not pretty, but let me show you what I got here. It just stopped as soon as I got done, but at least we're dry. Let's step out of here for a second and I'll show you this. Step out here, spin you around. So you can see I got the camo billow tarp on. And I just ran it around our main tree. You can see it's just out across there. And then over to the other tree. And I just tied them off on a couple of the branches, a couple of the trees around. I got one running right over here. You can see it there. That just goes right back. Well, I'm going back to bed. But this is the camo billow tarp. And that one's from One Wind. That one's nice, but it's looking good under here, and it's nice and dry, that's for sure. That's a good deal. All right, good night. Lights out. Well, good morning. It's a good thing we put the tarp up, but did it rain? A little bit. It's still good I put it up, but I miss seeing straight up into the trees in the morning. We got a nice little breeze going. It's getting late. No, it's not getting late. It's still early. Sun's barely even up yet. So I think I'm going to go back to sleep, and then I'll bring you back when I'm making coffee. All right. See you in a little while. I'm going to lay here and enjoy the morning. The sounds of the birds. That breeze does feel good. Squirrel. I can hear the squirrels this morning, and the birds, and the traffic. So we're hearing it all. I put the tarp back over itself, so just on the one side. Oh, we're boiling already. What? Oh my goodness. That didn't take long at all. All right, let's get our coffee in here. What kind of coffee we having? Ooh, I got it right here. Just black, black rifle coffee, just black instant coffee. So that's what I'm having in my cup this morning. What are you having this morning? Or maybe you're watching it at night. I don't know. Let's rip that open, kind of like a hand grenade. We ain't throwing it. We're just putting that right in there. Stir it up. I think that's going to be just a little too hot for me. I can see the steam. I'm not going to make the mistake I did on my very first video. I took a sip, burnt my tongue. If you ever want to see that video, oh my goodness, I came so far since that video. But my very first video was called Coffee in the Woods. If you go to video and then you can hit popular, and then you can do oldest. Go all the way back to the oldest video, and that's called Coffee in the Woods. Yeah, I think it only ever got like 71 views, but then, you know, it's got about 1,700 now. But if you want to see the difference between how I film now and how I filmed then on my very first one, oh, I made so many mistakes, but it's fun watching every once in a while. All right, I'm gonna let this cool off, and then I will talk to you in a second. Oh, that's hot. Wow, I can still see the steam coming off. Well, I think it's cooled off enough to take our first sip of coffee. Good morning. Cheers. Salute. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, it is. Oh, that is a good cup of coffee. All right. Well, I'm going to start breaking camp down. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my coffee for a little bit. And I got to get all this back into my backpack. I'm not really in a hurry to leave, though. Kind of enjoying this. I hope you are too. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this random adventure. We'll talk a little bit more once we're ready to hike on out of here. But first, gotta have this coffee. Okay, we're gonna give a quick look. We're all packed up, so I'm gonna look around, make sure, but we got our spot all cleaned up, and it's time to get out of here. All right, there you have it. So another one in the books. This was a great camp. I really love this spot. If you liked it, let me know in the comments section. But I think this is going to be a regular Random Adventure 2.0 spot. So for now, I think it's time to get out of here. Like I said, we got it all cleaned up. We took a 360 view right around this spot, make sure we didn't leave anything. And the only thing we want to leave is some footprints. So we're taking everything with us. It's all in the backpack. And I do want to say thanks a lot for coming along on these random adventures. You know, they are kind of random, and I have no clue what we're going to do from one week to the next, but it always turns out being pretty fun. So remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you can't get out and have, I swallowed in that. If you can't get out and have your own adventure, keep coming along me. I think we're having an awesome time. I hope you do too. All right, well, I will see you on the next random adventure. Tony 2.0, gotta go find something to do next. I hope you tune in next Thursday for another random adventure. All right, have a great week, and we will see you next week. All right, take care. Bye. Oh, there goes another tractor trailer.